what I want to do is just give a little quick talk about relationships and the tools. Any tool. Okay? A clicker is a tool. Your hand is a tool. Anything you use, food, e-collars, slips, pinches, chokes, halties, harnesses, they're all tools. Your mouth. Even 2 sticks. And what I do a lot of in the early stages with our puppies, you hear something I call, you must go through the woods to get the picnic. And I do that to build trust, to build a dog that is tougher, more courageous, and less scared of hands, less scared of sticks, less scared of the woods in general, if you will, as the analogy. So for that, we need to build a relationship with everything that we use, the tools, how they think and feel about the tools, how they think and feel about you and about the commands and the behaviors. And it's all in how we shape it from the beginning, or sometimes in pet world we have to do a lot of rehab. A lot of people blame tools, and it's not the tools, right? Pressure is very, very, very powerful and important to learn how to go through, how to overcome, right? Life is full of it. Roses have thorns. God put them there. So that's just the way of life. And in our system, ideally we get focusing on goals, building, something in mind so the dog can focus on and have hope for to achieve. And we also do that in our lives. But a lot of times people, like I said, blame tools and it doesn't matter. And you hear me say a lot, hey, I could train a dog with a shoestring and a stick and they'd be happy. And it's the truth. You don't need food. You don't need e-collars. In fact, no dog on planet Earth needs any of these tools. They don't need an e-collar. It's all about choice. How do you want to choose to live a lifestyle with your dog? What do you want to do? Those are your goals and dreams and things that we want to help shape. You do that with the dogs, right? And we know we have different types of dogs and we use those drives and instincts to build the relationship, right? So we start everything with as positive as we can, right? But there's no such thing as positive only, right? Hungry dog, eating the food, the pressure's removed, the discomfort's removed from the belly. It's negative reinforcement. People are thinking, oh, negative reinforcement's bad and inhumane and don't use it. They don't understand it. And that's exactly what it tells me, because nobody can deny any of that. It's warm right now. It's beautiful, right? But there's a bit of a breeze. And if I get a little cold, I'm going to move myself from this discomfort to somewhere that's a little more comfortable, right? And I know how to, because if I don't, I'm stressed and I might get sunburned. But what if I go down there and there's no airflow after 20 minutes and I start to sweat and get hot? I become uncomfortable. Maybe I jump in the water. Maybe I come back up into the breeze. But I'm going to move to adjust to better my situation, and we all know that's how the best way to train dogs, to get their advantage. Bart Bellon had taught me a little story about sticks that he was taught by a very wise man, a farmer, when he was young. And he shared this with me, and I want to share it with you. Because it's a perfect story for me, because I like the stick work. I like martial arts with sticks, right? So I do a lot of it. There's a thing called Balinta walk. And I'm not good. I'm an amateur. Probably the only guy, one of the only rare guys in the island that does it by myself. I beat up tires, not with people. In fact, if I probably did a kata, I wouldn't even be able to do it right. But I love sticks. They make me feel so good with breath and activation. And my dog was young and he was scared of the stick, nervous. Only in the beginning. And I said, hey, how we're going to fix this, building a relationship, because I'm going to train my dog with sticks. That's my goal, but he's scared of them. So how do I connect that relationship? Going through the woods to get the picnic. Life source, and that's why I use food in building everything. But you don't need it for this aspect if you have prey drive or fun, okay? So Cole was scared of sticks. So the first thing I would do is use a game with a stick. What do I do? Every day, Cole, it's just food time. Maybe we do a little bit of luring. I have the stick with me, right? Maybe I would do that and then feed him. Or I would just do that and feed him. Or bring it up and he would cower, I would feed him. This is as natural as a puppy. Because he's not a brutal dog by nature. I had to build that up through the years. But after time, he learned, and doing this with sticks helped his hold and the retrieve because he's very, very soft mouth. Healing. So through games, through just meal times and just exposure with the stick, having fun, building a relationship. That should be done with every tool that you have. Okay? And when you have the right relationship, and I call this socialization to the tools, how they think and feel, cool? I should be able to take my dog with a stick, that sounds mean, and I should be able to guide him in positions, right? If I want him to back up, I can touch, right? Healing. Activating through the legs, through a little tap to activate speed, okay? I should be able to heel, pet my dog. Who's a good boy? Ah, right? Yep. Stroke, reward. I should be able to pet my dog with this stick. And not have fear, right? If I tell him to come, I throw a piece of food away, he goes away. If I tell him to come, that's a good boy. Through the woods, bang, to get the picnic. Again, this is how you're going to do it. Early stages with tools they actually are scared of. You must come through this woods, right there. Oh. Through the woods to get the picnic. And as he's licking, and you can come right in here if you want to, really close and see, I can tap, and build up strength, toughness in the dog. No fear, no stress. But I want to be able to have that relationship so that he has desire. This becomes the reward, this stick as well, right? Put it there, and we have fun, right? No fear. But hey, you know what? If he's being obnoxious or whiny, I should be able to correct him if I need to without shutting him down, without fear, nothing. And the same with my hand. I should be able to touch my dog and have him yield, right? With my hands, the same way. Anything. So dogs that are shy of hands, you need to build that relationship. If they're shy of the stick, you need to build that relationship. But you can train dogs with 2 sticks. And if you do it right with any tool, I don't care. If the tool is working and getting you towards your goal, keep doing it. Good for you. Don't bash tools. Don't judge tools. If it's not working and it's kind of stupid and foolish, then stop it, right? Obviously. And there are tools that are stupid and foolish for certain dogs, right? But you can train 2 dogs with sticks. If anybody ever said you can't, hey, no problem. Through the woods, get the picnic. This is the woods. A lot of people don't want to go into the woods if it's wet and they get the pine needles down there, you know. So through the woods to get the picnic. Pop, 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 food, food, right from my hand. And that's how you can build or counter if a dog is scared of the stick, right? Maybe you have to start with just having a stick in your hand. Dog's suspicious and you offer food and they won't eat. That's a dog that's been beaten like crap with a stick. And I've rehabbed them that way. We call it rehab. It's counter conditioning. Counter conditioning the way the dog thinks and the way the dog feels towards the tools and you and the environment you're in. Because they could be good with something, but then you go to an environment where they had that association. Things change, right? Notice that in your dog, the places you go and the tools that you use. Same with the e-collar. When I go to take my e-collar and I show my dog, I want him to put his own e-collar on and with joy, with enthusiasm, with hope of something good happening. I don't put this tool on and say, all right, you brat, you're in trouble now, punishment-based system. No, that's stupid. You're so limiting everything. I did that 30 years ago. Now he learns, okay, this means fun, means food, means freedom. And we condition that right from the get-go. I put all the tools on that I'm going to use on my dog as they age. Even if I'm not going to use a remote collar, I just start with my clicker, right? Clicking food, that's another tool, building relationships. But what this collar becomes is a signal. That little snap creates some desire. There's, oh, something's happening, right? Just like the light coming on for the monkeys to pull the levers in banana in a Sapolsky study. Similar type thing. I put this on, click, creates happy dog. If you ever put a tool on the dog and they shut down or they change behavior, it's the way that's been trained, and that means too much pressure too soon. That's all it really is in life, because the tools add some sort of external pressure. We want to start from the inside, ideally, with the dog. But while you're waiting for this belly to get hungry, sometimes they're fat and lazy, they don't want to eat, they're stressed, whatever. We build that. You take your dog, you throw a piece of food. He comes back, you raise the stick, he's there, you lower your stick, you feed the dog. Right? You raise the stick, you feed the dog, you lower the stick, you feed it. Slow if it's a scared dog, but you build it in steps. Just to show you a little analogy, I hope I've done some goodness to that story and not brutalized it and killed it, but sticks are great. They really are.
As always, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video of value. In the description below, check it out. I'm going to leave some helpful links for you. One is to my Unleash Potential Experience membership, where we do coaching and personal development training all together. It's not just training. I go live every 2 weeks, and there's challenges. We do breath work, so much more. Check it out in the links below. I'm also going to link a video here, another video, that you can learn about getting more confidence, building courage in your dog. So I look forward to seeing you next video. Thanks for watching. Leave any comments below, like and subscribe, and I can't wait to drop another one soon.